I'm always concerned about setting up league tables of which drug's more dangerous than the other, because of course whether or not a drug is risky is obviously dependent on the drug, but it's also dependent on the context in which you take the drug and also individual risk factors. We know that some people are more vulnerable to the effects of drugs than others, so simply saying this drug's more dangerous or less dangerous than that drug doesn't actually carry the full story. First, we've got to say that, of course, it's rare that someone will actually buy pure ecstasy, and it becomes very difficult, therefore, to always predict with accuracy what's actually going to happen. Obviously, the potency varies each time a person buys, and the purity of the drug can vary each time. One of the things that ecstasy does as well is it increases the body temperature, but it also does something else. It uncouples the body's ability to regulate its own temperature in a changing environment. Human beings are unique in their ability to be able to cope with a wide range of changing temperatures, from the extreme cold to extreme heat. But what ecstasy seems to do is uncouple the ability to regulate our body temperature. So your body temperature might be going up. You might be in an environment where the temperature is high, you're at a dance club, it's summer, and so those things combined can result in a very substantial increase in body temperature to the point that it can become threatening. Of course, it can increase blood pressure, particularly for people who have a vulnerability to cardiovascular problems. It can be a very serious risk to those individuals. Of course, not everybody's aware that they have those risks until they take ecstasy. It's a common idea that you'll be okay as long as you drink plenty of water. The problem is that can actually cause problems in itself. It can essentially dilute some of the essential minerals and salts, and indeed a consequence then is that you may get brain swelling, and some people have actually gone into coma and some have died as a consequence of this large intake of water. Ensuring that you are properly hydrated obviously is important. Ensuring that people are kept cool if their body temperature is going up is critically important. But these are not antidotes to ecstasy, they're ways of reducing some of the risks. And of course, drinking too much water is risky itself.